What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today is rewards day, but we're actually going to play a Division 1 game first. Depending on how bad or good my rewards are, and I don't mean weeklies, because the weeklies, if I get anything decent, I'm just going to sell it because I want to start banking coins for Team of the Year, of course. So yeah, everything in weekly will get sold, but everything in monthlies will potentially get used. If I don't get anything usable in monthlies, I'm pretty sure this is the team that I'm going to take into the weekend league. So as you guys know, I went and picked up Gianluigi Buffon for 44.5k. I'm probably going to lose some coins on him, even if it's just on tax. I did actually snipe him for about 2k cheaper than he was going for. If there's connectivity issues right now, I might not be playing a game. We might just be having a look at the account, a look at the team, and going from there. But I'm going to show you why this team, really, I don't really know. It's probably going to cause me problems. But yeah, Gianluigi Buffon we bought for 44,500 coins, and he was selling for like 46,000 to 47,000. There's a couple there for 49k. There's one there for 47. So after tax, you know, I still might lose a few hundred coins, but it's not so bad. Buffon in there. So we've also got Antonio Valencia, of course, nearly 100 games on him, and Eric Bailly, nearly 100 games on him. This is like the fourth or fifth time these guys have been back in my team. And then to complete that triangle on the right-hand side, we've got Ander Herrera. 89 games, 18 goals, 26 assists. I really like this card. A lot of people keep telling me in the comment section, get rid of him, get Pogba back. This is a good card. High work rates, which in my opinion is very important for the outside centre mids. Means they can track backwards and go forwards, which again is important because of his stats. 4-star weak foot, nice and tall, great stamina, good aggression. After you bump the shadow card on him, 99 interceptions, 98 marking, 96 stand tackle, and like 93 slide tackle. Really good dribbling, good composure, incredible short passing already. His vision's very good. His shooting's well-rounded, and he's relatively quick as well for a big guy. So really good trio down this right-hand side, and when Team of the Year does come around, this might be a trio that stays for a while. On the left-hand side, we've got the untradeable Benatia, 207 games, the untradeable Matuidi, 544 games, and Alexandro that we bought for 115 is worth about 60 to 70,000 right now. But he's a useful card. He's a usable card. He's a great card after you whack again a shadow card on him. 98 sprint speed, 99 acceleration, great stamina, great defending, good dribbling. His passing's okay. Like he's probably outside of Roberto Carlos, and even maybe inside of Roberto Carlos, he's probably the best left back in the game. We then got Rui Costa, of course, in centre midfield, 629 games on him. I can't wait to get someone who is better than Rui Costa. I do like him. Obviously, I wouldn't have used him this many games if I didn't like him. He's got an insane return, you know, nearly 800 goal returns or goal contributions in 629 games, used as a centre mid and as a cam. You can't really fault that. I do just feel like this is one of those cards where, for me, those close games where I lost that I could have won, this was the reason potentially why I lost, where he misses an absolute sitter. Or, you know, is just too clunky to do anything. But then obviously you've got Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be on 8 chemistry in this team, but after the chem style, the only thing he loses out on is 1 sprint speed and 1 long shots. Because of his, because stats are capped anyway, his card is identical outside of that. So Ronaldo on 8 chemistry is not a big issue, and he only requires 1 soft link to get onto 8 chemistry as well. I will be changing the manager, hopefully as early as possible, to get the Frenchman on 8 chem. For today's video, they're going to be on 7 chem, and the reason why is because if I do put a French manager in from La Liga, Buffon, Bailly, and Valencia. Oh wait, no, maybe not. Ooh, wait, no, maybe not. Let me get, actually, have I got a French manager? Hell yeah, I have. Oh, it's a French-Spanish league manager. There we go. That's job done. That puts the 2 dudes up top on 8. Oh yeah, so it's Rui Costa on 9, and I don't know if I want to waste the I don't know if I want to waste the position modifiers to transfer him to a centre mid. So we'll play with him on 9 for today as well. I've got Alessandrini back in the team on 8 chemistry. This dude's a beast, man. You know, on 8 chem, I've got a Maestro on him, so he's going to get a good boost anyway. But he's going to be my cam. Although his passing isn't great, so maybe I shouldn't be using him as cam, but I'm going to be using him as cam. And then I'm going to be using his Dembele at striker. The reason why I'm going to be using this guy is because I think he's going to be alright. 4-star skill moves, 6 inches tall. Really good sprint speed, really good finishing shot power attacking position. His composure isn't the worst. The only downside to him is his stamina, but I will be subbing him off for Quincy Promes, most probably quite early on every FUT Champs game. And I'm actually just intrigued generally, guys, to see what the difference between using someone like this Dembele card up front and using Thierry Henry up front is genuinely going to be. You know, I'm very intrigued to see if it affects my output much. You know, if we don't get anything in weekend league and I do, in rewards, and I do use this team in the weekend league, am I going to finish on 25 wins or 27 wins, or am I still going to get 29 or 30 wins? And if I do still get 29 or 30 wins, it's going to speak volumes about what I've used and what I've done in this Road to Glory, and the fact that this is right to just play with a meta team, not necessarily the greatest team, until I can afford the greatest players. As you'll notice, we've got 6 untradables in this team. That's the whole purpose of this team, is, you know, we're trying to generate coins. I've got 3 untradables on the bench, 6 untradables in the team, and then Cristiano Ronaldo is the only real massive player. We're up to 3.7 million coins. A few more items have sold on the transfer list. I bought Gabriel Jesus for like 14k, sold him for 16k. But yeah, a few items are selling still, so we're going to clear those off. We're up to almost 4 million. Once my trade pile sells, we'll be at about 4.5 million, and maybe even up towards 5 million actually. I've got a lot of stuff on there and a lot of other stuff to come with rewards and such, which is going to be good. But I'm going to go and get into a Division 1 game right now, guys, so I will be right back. Okay, guys, so here is our opponent for today, a 4-3-2-1 team. And you know what, like, this team scares me, man. The fact that this dude is in or up around Division 1 with this basic team, that's a problem, man. Like, De Rossi, Dembele, Goretzka, big midfield, Willian, Jesus and Son, a good attack. Like, there's a lot of incredible players in this dude's team. I was going to take comments from today, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the newest first, not the top comments, because those dudes, man, they just never get any love. Let's go and get our instructions set up. So we're going to be having Dembele and Ronaldo up front, and Alessandrini in at the cam spot. Matuidi at CDM, Costa and Herrera on the wings, and we're going to see how this goes. So, well, that's not a comment I want to read, is it? Hey, Nep, I am about your age with one kid and another on the way. This is from Shen Peretz. If you have not been a YouTuber, how long will you play over the week? I have a job and family, so thank God I can play on PC, where Weekend League is 25 games. Love you, Vidsman. Peretz from Israel. So, if I wasn't a YouTuber, how long would I have to play? Well, back before I was a YouTuber, I used to work like very, very long hours for like my dad's business, running pubs. And I had sometimes 2 days off a week, sometimes 1 day off a week. That was not a foul, ref. And during those days, obviously, I'd be able to play relatively all day. You know, I'd have errands to run and so on and so forth. But generally speaking, I wouldn't even probably have an hour to play. Maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours if I wanted to sacrifice sleep. But generally, yeah, I wouldn't have all that much to play outside of just 1 to 2 hours, even including on the weekends. I would not be able to play FUT Champions. I 100,000,000% would never be able to get through all 40 games of FUT Champions if I was still doing my regular job. You know, not to say regular job, like this is as regular as it comes these days, isn't it? Social media, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to play FUT Champs, man. So, and now that I have a daughter as well, that obviously adds to the adds fuel to the no time fire. And I don't know. Who's that? It's Rui Costa. Swoop. Dembele. Good block. Dembele again? No. Yeah, I honestly don't know, dude, how much time I would have to play. I'd say maximum an hour a day. And then on my days off, maybe like 8 to 10 hours. If I wanted it, which I probably wouldn't, because who would want to play FIFA for 8 to 10 hours on their day off? Callum, the left back, says, did anyone else notice that the new inform Aki has better stats than most of the other OP Premier League centre backs? Like, if you noticed, he does, but what you don't see is the fact that he is only 5'10", or Penref? No, he's only 5'10" or maybe 5'11". I can't remember exactly. But yeah, he's not tall, right? So that's a problem. Whether or not you want to believe it, I say it's a problem we don't cross in this game, right? There's no crossing in FIFA 18. So in that sense, how much of a problem is it to have a short centre-back? I don't know. I would like to play like a full weekend league and go from there. You know, maybe play a full weekend league with someone like Aki. If his height is a problem, get him out the next weekend league. If his height isn't a problem, perfect. Oh, I should have got a shot away quicker there. I tried the low driven, maybe I shouldn't have done. I had read that, but hadn't got in there. This dude's all right. He obviously just lets his AI defend for him, which is causing me problems. When I play against someone who lets the AI defend for them, it's so much more difficult for me whilst I'm trying to record a video to play, because I have to focus a lot harder just so that I'm able to watch the players that he's controlling, rather than talking and so on and so forth. So for the next sort of maybe the first half, I won't go for comments. I'll just watch what this guy's controlling and try and get myself a goal. Break and pray though. Obviously there was some discussion about me selling Thierry Henry. I think it was a good idea, and a lot of people he's well offside. A lot of people disagreed. And like one of the most recent comments is massive error on Nep's part, in my opinion. It just wasn't an error. We got a lot of good things out of Thierry Henry. Oh crap, I shouldn't have selected the centre-back. I know I said last year, if there is an Henry card in FIFA, I will do everything in my power to get him and then use him forever, essentially. And that absolutely was the aim, right? There's no question about that. That was the aim. But like with anything, this is a video game, and opinions and thought process and options can change and alter. And when I did get Henry, again, I did see that, hey, I want this card for the rest of the game. And to get him so early initially was unexpected, let's say that. To score 1,000 goals with him was fantastic, but also relatively unexpected. I didn't think I'd get 1,000 goals with him no less this quick, because obviously we didn't know about squad battles, right? So I know I scored a lot of squad battles goals with Henry. Let's go Dembele. He's got so lucky with that tackle, man. He just got that tackle in time. So yeah, I didn't expect to score so many goals so quickly with him. But I think it's a good thing to sell Henry now, because the account was becoming not stale per se, but it was becoming locked. You know, always one of my attackers was Henry and taken up. And for the fact that we got to use him and then get rid of him, I can never make my striker run down that angle. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to go and watch like a free kick tutorial to try and figure out how to get my attacker to run down the angle. Let's go and get on the inside of him there. Let's go. We've got Rui Costa on the inside. Bomb. Ronaldo and Rui Costa. Ronaldo's got a runner on the right hand side. He's left Valencia in acres of space. And then Ronaldo misses the easy sitter. Oh, I didn't give him a shot away in time again. Might be counted here. Yeah, but, you know, there was some comments. And I deleted, I actually banned a few people for the Saki comments, you know. People being like, oh my god, this fucking idiot said he's gonna have Henry for the whole year, and once again lying to his fans. Just like shitty, snarky comments, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need that sort of stuff in my videos. So if you just post like an absolute terrible comment for no good reason, you absolutely would have been banned. But for those of you that just, you know, were like, hey, why did, you know, you said this and then you changed, you know, you've changed. Dude, this is a video game, man. Like, this isn't like life or death, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to say something and then follow it to the 10th degree. You know what I mean? If I say, oh, if Henry comes out next year, guys, I'm going to keep Henry for the whole year. If I then change my mind, that's not... It doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? This is a video game, and this is a video game series. This is like, you know, this is literally a video on FIFA, and people are treating it like I've said that I've married someone and then I'm getting divorced to them, even though I said that I was going to love them for the rest of my life. Like, it's a video game. I shouldn't have to be tied to things. And what you've got to remember is things change based on things that happen in the game. Oh, man. Am I actually going to concede from my own set piece? No, good. Thank God for that. You know, like, things change in this game. Like, my idea at the start of the game was to have I thought my main goal this year would be generating enough coins to have a good team and to have Thierry Henry in the team. But it's so easy to generate coins this year that's no longer the case. You know, I have much more options, or rather many more options this year. Go on, Ronaldo. Let's go. Let's think about what we're doing here. That's a foul, ref. He's just pulled my shirt there, ref. Come on now. Yeah, I've you know, things change. We don't know what comes. We don't know what's different. The whole he's got a through ball on there. The whole concept of the game is different to what we thought it could potentially be. So yeah, when at the time of getting Henry, my mind is, wow, we've just got Henry. I want to use him forever. I want to use him in every game, all the time, because this is Henry. But the truth of the matter is, it's just a video game. It's not that serious. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, my opinion might change. My opinions change constantly. Sometimes I want to start investing, and sometimes I decide I don't want to invest. Sometimes I want to play squad battles again. Sometimes I don't want to play squad battles. You know, I also said at the start of the year, but squad battles is massive to this series because of the fact that you can generate so many coins. But through learning what's going on in the game, through learning with how much you actually generally make through a whole weekend of squad battles, a whole week of squad battles, you know, 45 games of squad battles, turns out that playing squad battles is actually not an efficient way of spending your time in this game to generate coins. There's more efficient ways. So opinions change, man, and if you're going to hold me against my own opinions, you probably just shouldn't be in watching these videos, because my opinions are still going to change no matter what, really. Oof, that would have been a nice goal. Yeah, you know, like right now, my idea, my forefront of this account right now, oh, that's good ball that is. The forefront of my account right now is the fact that I want to get Team of the Year players, right? I want Team of the Year, because we now know that it may well be a community-driven Team of the Year. I don't know what that means for the actual players in Team of the Year. I don't know how that would change Team of the Year. But assuming Ramos, Marcelo, and Modric get Team of the Year cards, in my mind, we're going to have Ramos, Marcelo, and Modric Team of the Year, linking with that Cristiano Ronaldo and that Rui Costa, and that's going to be players that I play with for a long time. That's the aim, right? The problems might become, number one, the problem might be they might be too expensive. Number two, they might be not as good as I think they're going to be. They might play really badly. I might not enjoy them. I might get a monthly reward of someone else that I would just much rather use. You know, it's not as simple as, hey, this is, you know, this is what I'm going to do, and then I have to stick with that forever. I'm allowed to change my output and my outlook on this game and on what I do. Because otherwise, if I was just stuck with the players that I had, this series would be so boring. If I said, oh, hey guys, I want to use Henry for the rest of the game, and then you were like, okay, well, you have to do that now forever. You don't get a choice. Well, how boring would that be? That'd be crazy boring. That's how boring that would. What is that, Ronaldo? That's how boring that would be. It would just be crazy boring. This guy is a decent player, man. This is a problem with teams like this. Like I said, this team worries me. The fact that this guy is as high up as he is in divisions with this team speaks volumes about how good of a player he is. Oh, that's so unlucky. I nearly got there. I'm giving this guy countering opportunities. Yeah, he's through there. And it's Lozano, of course. And he scored. Good goal. Like, I can see so many goals like that. It's so frustrating. He's shushing me. Come on, bro. Most of the goals I concede in FIFA are from my own set pieces where I give up stupid possession, or from losing the ball too high up the field and getting countered. And it's so frustrating because all it does is promote the way people play, and that's defensive counter-attack. Like, the fact that it's so easy to score off the counter just says to people, why are you even bothering trying to attack? Just go defensive, sit on the counter, and literally like score goals by countering your opponent. And that's just not a way I want to play this game. And that actually came as well from Ronaldo missing the ball, really. Oh man, come on, we can get this. This guy's got a lot. He might be offside there. He's not. That's nice. That was not where I aimed the pass, and then it auto-switched me off the player that would have got the ball. That's frustrating. See, again, I lose possession of the ball, and now I'm the one that's under pressure. Just because I had the ball in my opponent's third, I'm under pressure. How crazy is that? This game is crazy. This guy doesn't necessarily not deserve the goal, though. He hasn't really created all that much. A few half chances here or there, but he's just, as I said earlier, and I don't want it to sound like I'm making an excuse or taking away anything from what my opponent's done here because he's played a good game. But as I said earlier, when people play like this guy's playing and just allowing the AI to defend for him, I need a different level of concentration on the game. I can't focus as I want to focus on the game because of the fact... What a fucking auto tackle that was. Because of the fact I need to read the game differently, right? I don't just get... Oh, he's through there again. I don't just get to... That's a good tackle. Come on, man! That's just strength from Benatia. Yeah, I don't get to read the game... Oh, he's going to get that in as well. Nice. No, EA, please. Hello. Yeah, I don't get to read the game as I would want to read the game because I'm also trying to focus on talking, right? So it makes it a little more difficult. Not that that's an excuse or anything like that. But it does make it a bit more challenging. But let's see if we can get a goal here. We've got a bit of space at last. There we go. Cristiano Ronaldo does put the ball in the back of the net. A little bit of time is all it took. And for the next 20 minutes, I think I'm going to focus on this. Let's get a... another comment. Red Inform Farfan and Quincy Promes. I could use those up front. If I'm going to be using 2 players on 8chem, I'm using Dembele and Alessandrini now. I could use this Quincy Promes card at right forward, and I could use Jefferson Farfan at striker. There was something I didn't like about Farfan. I'd have to go and have another look at it. But yeah, I'm excited for rewards today, guys. Obviously, this video is probably going to be quite a long video because it's got the first sort of like 5 or 6 minutes of us just looking at the team and such. Full Division 1 game and then rewards at the end. So it's going to be a relatively long game. Sorry, a relatively long video, should I say. So I appreciate you guys for being here. But I'm hoping for something just usable. I think that's what everybody wants out of rewards. It's just something that's usable. And that's all I'm looking for as well. You know, I'm looking for a usable card. And for me, there are quite a few decent usables there that aren't necessarily the greatest cards in the world. For example, go on, Ronaldo. Ooh, am I going to get that back? Yes, I am. For example, oh, look at that far post there. That's beautiful. How has Munir missed that? No, EA. Come on, bros. Oh, it auto-switched me off. Oh, my God, this guy, is he falling apart? He's falling apart. Yeah, I just want something usable. And for me, there's a lot of usable cards. They're obviously Messi, obviously Suarez, obviously, go on, stick a leg in. There we go. Obviously, you know, Sergio Aguero would be one. But for me, like, also Sterling would be a usable card. Oh, he was waiting for that pass. That's good play. I was pulling the keeper for so much earlier there. That's really frustrating. I was trying to get the keeper out. As soon as I saw the 1-2 there, I was like, let me try and bring the keeper out. And he just stayed on his line for a bit too long. Yeah, let's have a look at the rewards real quick. Monthly rewards. Obviously Sanchez would be great. Dybala, Pogba, they would be. Oh wait, that's wrong month. How do we get? I mean, this guy's watching all the replays and stuff anyway, so I don't know. I don't quite know why. I don't think I've done anything to antagonise him personally. I skipped my replay and celebration and stuff, but yeah. So in terms of rewards. Messi, Neymar, Suarez, De Gea, Aguero, obviously I'd love. Someone like Ozil, Kane, Handanovic, Verratti, David Silva. I'm not necessarily interested in those cards. Like they would not be usable to me, even though they're super high rated. And I'm sure like some people would love them. Some people would have a team where they'd be like, damn, I'd literally love to get this card into my team. For me personally, they're not necessarily something I want. Okay, don't. Why is he auto slid there? Come on now. Yeah, not something that I personally would care about. That should be my ball. There we go. Let's focus. Oh, I aimed that up at the right mid. Can't believe as well, guys. I actually lost. Well, I'm probably going to lose because this guy's just playing a bit different here. Although his defense is quite high. I can't believe Munir missed that header. Like I gave everything for that. Oh, this guy's going to get so lucky here. Good tackle by. What is my? I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. Anyway, yeah, but even in terms of the lower rated players like Sterling, Son, Riyad Mahrez, I would love these kind of dudes, man. Like they would just be really, really good. Look at that pass. They would just be really, really good for the account. You know, something nice. That's a bad pass. I knew I made a mistake there. I didn't really mean to pass it there. I'm rushing my play now because I'm trying to get back into this game and we've only got 2 minutes left. And so I can tell that I'm rushing my play. And this guy's probably going to get another chance. If I can get the decent possession here, I might be able to create another chance myself.
Referee's had a good look and decided what he's seen.
What's really intriguing is that this guy's pushed way, way high. I'm going to have to try and drag my defenders out. There we go. That's exactly why I was going to have to try and drag my defenders out to try and get a goal, but or rather to try and get the ball back. Oh, lucky there. 90th minute. We're in. Kimmich, what can he do? He's got mad people on him. It's going to be my chance here, guys. Oh, that's a good tackle. That's a good tackle. That would be full time as well. It's too bad. I don't think I deserve to lose that game. I don't think I deserve to win that game either. Let's make that clear. I think that Munir chance that I missed was just brutal. But that goal that this opponent scored, Buffon 5 saves, Farman 3 saves. I tried to change formation as well to try and get a goal there. But I told you that team was going to be tricky. Told you, man. Teams like that are they're always tough, man. You know, an OP team in this division, that's crazy. Let's have a look at the highlights. So Farman made a save here. What did I do? Oh, he was offside anyway. Buffon made a save, Farman made a save, he missed with Goretzka. He then scored with Lozano, and again, it's just so, it's poor from me, this sort of stuff. Like, this, I know this is like so, typical NepentheZ or whatever, but one of the reasons why I don't consistently finish Elite 1 is because I constantly lose possession in an attacking third. And look at this, it's a 4-on-4 counter-attack because I've just held the ball too stupidly up the field, lost possession too easily, and then get countered. And he just goes and scores an easy goal from that. Lozano gets in behind. I've got no chance of catching him. Nice goal. I then pulled it back with Cristiano Ronaldo. This was a nice goal as well. Just held the ball a little bit, waited for the space, got the ball to Ronaldo, shoots and scores. And then this miss with Munir, this is a problem. Get into the space, got it at the back post. How many yards out is he? He's on the edge of, let's have a look at the arrow. I don't like, obviously this is heading, right? But look at where my arrow's aimed. When it actually makes connection with him, it's aimed at the goal. Like, it couldn't really be more central. And then even, at no point do I aim that wide of the goal. At no point is this arrow aimed wide. It's always aimed on the goal. And so it just misses. I've done everything I can there. I've seen a chance, created the space, put the ball in, Munir misses a header, and then this guy scores with Heung-min Son after this. I'll show you at what point I start trying to bring the keeper out. Here. I start pumping my keeper out, well, actually about here. Because I know that he's through to Son, and I know the way the passing works in this game, that it wouldn't have been a perfect pass to Son, so I'm trying to bring Buffon out off his line to intercept the pass, and Buffon starts moving here. So I start holding Y here, and he starts moving here. It's just too late. Like, again, I felt like I did everything right there. I felt like I pulled the keeper at the right point in time there. Well, obviously I don't feel like I did everything right there because I let him get an easy 1-2 off, right? That's just poor defending. I should not have even brought... Again, my fault for using second man press. If I don't use second man press here, the 1-2 isn't on. At this point here, you see Eric Bailly steps up to the ball because I press R1. Totally my fault. No question about that. I bring him up. It leaves a space. If I don't bring Eric Bailly up there, he's sat down on a line with Benatia. What can happen then? Maybe he can walk in and have a shot. Maybe he doesn't score a shot. Maybe he still scores a shot. Maybe he hits me with a skill move. Maybe he still scores. But because I brought the second man in, I gave him the space. He gets in behind. But at that point, I was also holding Y, trying to bring my keeper out. Computer said no. So that's quite a frustrating way to lose, you know. But like I said, I didn't deserve to win that game necessarily. I just don't think I deserved to lose that game. That guy was a decent player. He had an interesting squad. What I'd be very intrigued to see is Munir's heading. Because that header... He shouldn't have missed that, man. What's his heading and his heading accuracy, more importantly? Heading accuracy is 76. Still expect to score that, don't you? He'll have a minor boost as well because of basic chem style. Honestly, I expected him to score that. If he scores that, I still might even lose the game. But anyway, yeah, in terms of the team, so Quincy Promes could go here and Jefferson Farfan could go up front instead of that Dembele card. Now, Farfan has a few extra bonus qualities that Dembele card doesn't have. Why didn't I like him? Medium low, 5'10", 3-star, 3-star. Why didn't I like him? Hey, I'm down for that. 4-star, 4-star on Promes. Great card as well. It'll only be on 8 chemistry, but I don't really mind. Then we'll have Alessandrini, Munir, and Kimmich as our subs. In terms of comparing him to Dembele, I mean, he beats Dembele all ends up. And he's got good composure. He only has a 3-star weak foot that might be a problem, but might not be a problem also. Yeah, I actually will try Farfan and Promes instead. I don't mind that at all. I don't think we can get them onto 10 chemistry, but I don't mind playing with a team like this. I'd have to go and get chem styles and position modifiers to get them in. I might already have the position modifiers to boost Promes up. Let's see if we've got the right mid to right wing. We have got a right mid to right wing. We don't have a right wing to right forward. So I'd have to go and buy a right wing to right forward. But other than that, yeah, that's not so bad at all. I don't mind that. That's a decent team. We'll have a look. Again, it depends on what we get out of our monthlies. You know, I might end up getting trash and getting like Aaron Moy as my best player, and then I wouldn't be using him. Might end up getting like Marlos as my best player, wouldn't be using him. But if we do get something big, it will go in this team, and that'll be the team for this weekend league. Yeah, just disappointed in that game. Again, I want to make this specifically clear. I know that I lost that game because of my inability to defend once again. I know I made an excuse of I can't focus when I'm making a video, and that is the truth. It would have been a much different game if I was just focusing and not actually recording a video. And I know also that I tried to bring the keeper out and it didn't come out, and I missed that header with Mounier, even though I thought it should have been a goal. But ultimately, my biggest two problems were amplified in that game in terms of why I believe I don't consistently get Elite 1, and that's because I use second man press way too much, and I give up stupid possession in attack way too much. And what that means is it means I get countered a lot and I drag my defenders out a lot. And I'm never ever, I have the attacking ability to finish Elite 1 every week. I don't have the defensive ability. And it doesn't matter. This is what I was saying about that guy that said Rio Ferdinand's the best centre-back in the game and this and that. It doesn't matter if I've got 10 Rio Ferdinands in at centre-back. It doesn't matter if I've got a 99 Rio Ferdinand and a 99 Benatia with 99 pace, 99 defending. It just doesn't make any difference, because as long as I'm this bad at defending, I'm never going to be able to rectify that. And so all it comes down to was on those weekends that I got Elite 1, basically came down to me outscoring my opponents during the games where I was defensively horrendous. And that's never always going to be the case, because sometimes I'm going to come up against players who are competent defensively and it's going to end up costing me. For now, guys, this is going to be the end. I'll be back in a bit when rewards are out. This is going to be a mad long video, so I do appreciate you guys watching it. I'm going to be spamming Divisions games today, man. Even if it means that I don't win Division 1. And I have lost my first game in Division 1 before. Couple of times, actually, I think. But I think my record in Divisions is about to be done. We were 13 titles out of 13. As I say, I've lost games before, but to now win 8 games out of my next 9, or 7 wins and 2 draws out of my next 9, that's a task and a half. It's always tough losing the first game. As I said, I don't necessarily think I deserve to lose that game. I don't deserve to win that game either. I think a draw would have probably been a fair result, but credit to my opponent for grinding out the win. Yeah, but this is going to be the end for now. I will be right back. Alright guys, here we are. Our Foot Champs rewards are here. I've got to be honest, I am not expecting anything. Like, I've opened lots of top 100 rewards. I have seen lots of rewards, and it genuinely seems to be a scenario whereby finishing like gold 1 or worse monthly is the best. You just seem to get better rewards out of that. So we get Elite 2 monthly for us, guys. I missed out on Elite 1 by 2 wins, and again, my own fault. I take full responsibility. I just didn't play enough this month, and I didn't play well enough in the games that I did play. We're up to 3.9 million coins now, which is fantastic. We have to get rid of that kit. I wonder if loads more stuff sold. It didn't. And we've also got a daily objective complete, so a little bit more coins there, which is lovely. So yeah, I'm legitimately expecting nothing. I wouldn't want to say I'm expecting the worst, but I've got no expectations for a change. Usually I come in, I'm like mad nervous, and I'm like, ooh, what if I get this? I'm not expecting anything at all. We're gonna get ourselves Matuidi, 85 rated. I don't know how much he goes for. I would assume 30 to 40,000 coins. So that straight away is pretty decent. That's already a little bit better. I'm just going to hang on to him for now. He's less than 15k. I'm just going to hang on to him for now. Let's send these dudes up to the trade pile. We'll send all of these guys into the club for now. I mean, there's 3 83s in there, which is nice, and an 85. For an 85, for a 100k pack, that's not the worst. I legitimately thought Matuidi was worth, like, I don't know, 30,000, 25. I thought 30 to 40k initially, but yeah, 25 to 30k is what I thought would have been at. It's not. He's like probably about 12 to 15,000. We got a premium team of the week pack. Again, I hold no expectations here. I'm just going to accept the 30 to 50,000 coins that we're likely to get from this and use it to go into our team of the year basis. It's Brazilian. It's Roberto Firmino. Let's go. Yo, do I use him? How much does he sell for? Do I sell him? Do I use him? I don't know. I'm so confused. We get Bobby Firmino. 190,000 coins. See ya. I'm not keeping him at all. That's fantastic, guys. Oh, wow. Lingard as well. That is fantastic. I am very happy with that. It looks like, according to Footbin, 2 minutes ago, he was 184. I'll list him up. I don't even care if his price goes up over time or down over time or what. I mean, it is a good card, not a great card. His passing is okay for short passing. His shooting is okay. Pace is okay. His physical is good as well, actually. I mean, it's a good card. It's a good card. Let's make no bones about it. It's a good card. I'm not trying to act like it's not a good card. What I am trying to do, though, is say that I'm just happy to take 180,000 coins for this 86 rated card and put that in the bank. And then Lingard is selling for 50,000 coins. That's fantastic, guys. So we have made from our Elite 3 rewards already 180 off of him, 50,000 off of him, and 70,000 coins. We made like over 300,000 coins. Probably about 320 to 330 off of our rewards. I'm more than okay with that. I'm actually very... Oh, crap. I'm very, 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 very happy with that. I think that's fantastic. I'm very content with what we've made here. And then Quagliarella, I can assume, is about 12 to 14,000 coins. Correct. So we're going to sell him for... We'll try and get him for like 12,000 coins gone. So Firmino has sold. We're up to 1.45 million coins now. Another item sold as well. Maybe Lingard sold too. Yeah, there you go. So those two dudes sold. Very nice, dudes. I mean, I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect anything in general, but I definitely didn't expect to make well over 200,000 coins from the Elite Pack. And then our 15 red informs, guys. Now, the only thing that's going to change my team for this weekend league from these is if we get something that is going to be usable in-game. We are going to get ourselves Brazil. Neymar! Neymar! No! Fucking Coutinho, man. I really thought I had Neymar, man. Alright, before we go into the pack, let's have a look at what else we could get. Let's have a look at what we missed out. I can't believe I really thought that was Neymar. God damn it. When I saw Brazilian, I was like, this could be anyone. Then I saw the left wing. I just completely forgot Coutinho existed. Now, he is one of the highest rated players. We miss out on Verratti, Handanovic, Griezmann, Kane, Ozil, Silva, Aguero, De Gea, Suarez, Neymar, and Messi. We could still have Benatia, Pjanic, Sterling, Son, Mahrez, Rafael, Perisic, Casemiro, Moy, Young. Like, there's a lot of good players available. What I would like to see is either Sterling, Son, or Mahrez. One of those three, or any of those three, would be fantastic. This Coutinho card might be worth looking at. It might make a good cam. I don't know. I legitimately thought that was Neymar. As you could tell by my voice. And this is why I expected nothing. Coutinho is a nice card, don't get me wrong. It's a very nice card. And as a cam, he actually would be a decent player. If we look at his in-games and his value as well, what's he actually worth? He's only worth 100,000 coins. Like, Firmino is probably a better card. Coutinho's not a bad card. 4-star, 4-star, high work rates, nice dribbling, good stamina, but terrible physicals outside of that. Good passing, good curve, good shot power and long shots, decent acceleration, sprint speed, not the best, but not a bad card. Raphael also is actually not a bad card. 4-star, 4-star, high medium. As a cam, he would be great. Very good dribbling. Again, not the greatest stamina, but well-rounded physicals. Really nice passing, nice curve, nice shooting, and again, not too bad pace. Never be used. Trash, 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 trash. Those are all trash. These two are usable, but not really. Like that. Like I can't fit Coutinho into my team unless I put him on 7 chem. And if I put him on 7 chem, that would mean being forced to use a Premier League right midfielder to get them onto 10 chem. I don't know if I'm willing to do that. And Raphael, very much the same. You know, I can't even get him onto 7 chemistry, really. It would be too difficult. And he's not that great to the point where he's better than cards I've already got. So my red cards this time around, guys, were pretty rough. Good news is we made some good coins from the Elite 3 rewards. We're up to 4.2 million coins. I think this is the team I'm going to use for this weekend league now. We'll use this Jefferson Farfan. We'll use that Quincy Promes. Why not? And we'll just experiment this weekend league. We'll use this. I can't believe I thought I had Neymar. Could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine? This, guys, is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.